The Spirit of God descended on that Senate hearing and empowered Senator Booker to encourage this sister who is standing for truth and justice and righteousness. Family, on last week, the world witnessed the grace, the strength, the courage, and the Black excellence of a powerful woman under pressure. For hours upon hours, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson withstood egregious attacks on her character and, at times, elementary questioning, laced with racist undertones. And through it all, she understood the assignment that was given to her by God and handled this moment exceptionally well, because she understood the magnitude of the moment. This moment that thousands of our ancestors struggled and died for. This moment that has taken generations at which to arrive. This moment that called for every grandmother, every mother, every man, woman, and child who believes in the power of prayer to raise our collective voices and intercede for this sister to have enough strength to withstand the premeditated attacks that were inevitable. Prayer has gotten her through. And y'all, she met the magnitude of the moment with both grace and excellence. In fact, Judge Jackson embodied the words of Jamie Triplin, who suggested that anything that strayed from the status quo was considered wild. And she gave no apology. Leading the pack was her calm course of existence and her freedom. Because when you know who you are and why you were created, there is a freedom that you are able to live into. There is a freedom that you assume that says no racist senator can stop you, no ignorant questioning can rattle you, no extreme propaganda can distract you, because you understand the assignment you were sent here to accomplish. When you understand the freedom that you've been given, you know how to meet the magnitude of every moment that you step into. And she met the magnitude of the moment because she understood that this was an assignment given to her by God, not just to sit on the highest court in the United States, but to be a staple for justice and to bring representation to a court that has underrepresented Black and brown people for centuries. She understood the assignment, and through it all, she stayed the course. And what I love about this exemplary example of Judge Jackson is that if you can identify with her example, then you should be able to understand. When you turn the pages to the gospel according to Matthew chapter 4, you should be able to understand the most fatiguing spiritual and physical experience that Jesus encounters as God confirms the legitimacy and the beginning of his public ministry. You and I, family, should be able to hang here with Jesus and understand the magnitude of this moment. There's something powerful that happens after Jesus says, I'm not going to listen to this mess anymore. The Bible says God sends angels to wait on him. I love this word wait in the Greek. It's the word diakonos. It means angels came to serve him. Angels came to pour back into him. Angels came to give him exactly what he needed when he needed it. And every now and then, here's number 3, God will allow you to experience renewal and refreshing at critical moments of your assignment. In fact, there's somebody right now, you only woke up this morning because you were about to give up on Friday, and God sent angels to minister to you and said, baby, get up out of that bed. Brother, get up out of that bed. You can keep going forward and doing exactly what God has called you to do. Is there anybody that can testify there have been moments on your journey where God has sent some refreshing? It was a call, it was a text, it was an email, it was somebody reaching out to you. God sent some refreshing. You trying to figure out how you keep on going? It's because God has a way of refreshing. And so on Wednesday, after all had gone down in the courtroom, at the Senate Judiciary hearing, that felt like a courtroom. Judge Jackson had been obnoxiously questioned, consistently interrupted by the likes of small-minded people like Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham. And on Wednesday, the mic shifted. The mic shifted to a Democratic senator from New Jersey. I know Senator Booker was there to engage in the confirmation hearing of Judge Brown Jackson. I know he was there and had his notes eloquently aligned to ask her some important question about her record on the bench. But y'all, I'm just crazy enough to believe that the Spirit of God descended on that Senate hearing and empowered and enfolded Senator Booker. And I'm just crazy enough to believe that God blurred out his pages and said, brother, you're not going to ask no questions, but I put you here in this moment to encourage this sister who is standing for truth and justice and righteousness. And God sent a refreshment in the moment to Judge Brown Jackson, and Cory Booker said these words that brought tears to this sister's eyes. He says, sister, you are worthy to be here.
We have found African Americans often embrace a form of this Christian nationalism, but it behaves almost completely different from the way it does among white Americans who affirm the same questions. It ends up making them more progressive in a lot of ways.